Hey friends, welcome back to Holding Space. This week is going to feel a little different because honestly, I'm not coming here with answers this time. I'm mostly just coming here wondering if anyone else feels this too. It's been one of those weeks where I've looked around and thought, how is everything such chaos all the time? And then immediately felt guilty for even thinking that because I love my family. I love my life. I love the things I get to do. But I am tired. Not just physically tired. I don't feel the physical tired, but mentally tired, emotionally tired. The kind of tired where your brain just feels loud all the time. I was just talking recently about how I spent most of my life thinking I was just disorganized or bad at managing things. Because even as a kid, I procrastinated on everything. My spaces were always messy. My brain felt like it moved a mile a minute. I didn't really struggle to sit still, but man, I struggled to be quiet. I would wait until the absolute last second to do things. But I always got it done, and it was always done well. I still got good grades. I behaved. So nobody really thought much about it because I was doing fine. And I think a lot of us girls grew up that way. As long as you behaved and your grades were okay, nobody really looked much deeper. But now, as an adult, I'm realizing how exhausting it is to constantly feel like your brain never really shuts off. And I know some of this is just life. Adulthood is a lot. Motherhood is a lot. But I also think some of us have been operating in survival mode for so long that we don't even recognize it anymore. I know for me, things got significantly worse after losing my dad. And then after some traumatic things happened a few years later, it honestly feels like my nervous system never fully settled back down again. And maybe that's what I wanted to talk about tonight. Because I know, without a doubt, I cannot possibly be the only mom who feels like she is carrying 10,000 things in her brain at all times. The schedules, the meals, the appointments, the forms, the emotional load, the remembering, the planning, the worrying, the feeling like if you stop holding everything together, it might all fall apart. And somewhere along the line, I think a lot of us started believing that because we're capable, we're supposed to be able to carry all of it without struggling. But lately I've been wondering, says who? Because I think a lot of women who look high functioning on the outside are actually barely holding it together internally. because we are still showing up, we are still getting things done, and we are still taking care of everybody else. But we're overwhelmed, we're anxious, we're overstimulated, we are mentally exhausted, and quietly wondering why everything feels harder for us than it seems to for everybody else. And maybe the answer isn't that we're failing. Maybe we're just carrying too much for too long without enough support. I don't know. I'm still figuring all of this out in real time. But if you're listening to this while folding laundry, or sitting in your car after work, or staring at dishes in the sink, feeling completely overwhelmed by things that seem like they shouldn't be this hard, I just wanted you to know you're probably not alone. And honestly, maybe that's what holding space is supposed to be sometimes. Not fixing each other, not pretending we have it all together, but just sitting in the middle of real life together and saying, hey, me too. Thanks for being here.